morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you may be watching this video. Joel Seach here, Principal Advisor, Harpel Financial Group, in our last, what is our last update for December 2020, prior to the festive season, in what was a crazy roller coaster of a year, which hopefully everyone has been able to get through, navigate through healthy and well, both from Victoria and also clients abroad and interstate as well. 2020 turned out to be a bit of a crazy year, starting off with the bushfires. Seems so far back now in February and January of Australia, worst bushfires on record, into a global pandemic, which saw Australian gross domestic product drop by about 7.3%, and global countries around the world between 10 and 20%. Share markets had some of the biggest free falls that the market's ever experienced over the quickest period of time, around 35% back in February, March now. Pretty much on the back of the coronavirus that not many people saw coming, if any. The breadth and the depths that it went around the world, but it also showed us a period of how being calm during the moments of crisis and adversity and fear, getting through and steering the ship through this period of time to allow things to recover. And recover they did in one of the most rapid bull markets we've ever seen, from a recovery to a bull market. So during a period of uncertainty like we just experienced, it shows how things can rebound so quickly and so dynamically. As to what we will experience, I guess, moving forward, and what we've experienced in the past period. So the US markets and some of the markets overseas have had a better period than the Australian market, with more laggards in that area, just due to them having more of an exposure to the assets and areas such as tech stocks and healthcare stocks that have done really well through this period. And then Australia, we're hoping that as laggards in 2021, our market will continue to reflect a bit more with our tourism, our financial, industrial and resources stocks in 2021. No doubt 2021 will have some more volatility to come. There'll be some more shake-up to occur. There's the risk of the short-term turnaround with markets running fairly hot. But I guess the most important thing that we saw through the GFC through 2010 is to remain calm, remain patient, and allow things to unfold, and continue to have our investments do the work for us through good quality companies and stocks. Some of the main things, I guess, and the main headlines and themes we'll see for next year will be the continued fiscal and government stimulus to help the economy both in Australia and abroad. But speaking from an Australian standpoint, JobKeeper will wind back. The Australian government will continue to help make sure that cushion is there to get us over this gap, this period that we've navigated quite well. As an economy, Australia, we've been really highly regarded throughout the rest of the world as to how we've handled this, both from a health perspective, but also from a financial and an economic perspective. So our economy is in a very good position, in a good shape to continue on. Obviously, the government's had to borrow debt, which will eventually get paid back, but it is an incredibly low interest rate environment at the moment, which is a good thing in a tough situation. Second, in terms of the news on the vaccines, starting to be positive. That'll continue to hopefully roll out, and we're in a good position in Australia where we can wait to see those things unfold and then take up the program next year, hopefully, with good results, and bring the world to a bit more of herd immunity as we start to go through 2021. And then from the US standpoint, the new President, Joe Biden, should usher in hopefully a period of more stable and expert-based policy making in the world's biggest economy, being the US. And hopefully we'll head off a return to the trade wars that we saw with China and the US, and both hopefully help Australia domestically with the trade issues we're having with China at the moment, and create a bit of a path for the nations to come to a mutual agreement. In terms of Australia, obviously we'll continue to have that volatility and that short-term periods of ups and downs like we've experienced, but we're in good shape to continue on into 2021, and hopefully we'll be able to be here to help continue to help navigate you through the path of uncertainty and ensure that the situations you're going through, you've got the utmost confidence to make sure we navigate through those well. Most importantly, wishing you and your family a really healthy and well festive season and Christmas and New Year's. The office will be closed from the 24th through to around the 11th, but always available via text message if you ever need. I'll make sure that I include all the details on the email. Take care, keep well and healthy. Joel.